The Suicide. By Kamala Das. Kamala Das. Born as Kamala Suraya, an Indian poet in English and Malayalam. Born on March 31, 1934 in Ponani, Malabar, present Thyrisur in Kerala. Spent her childhood in Calcutta and in her ancestral home in Ponani. At the age of 15, she got married and her husband promoted her to produce and publish her writings. Her first book of poetry, Summer in Calcutta, published in 1965, was a breath of fresh air in Indian poetry. In 1968 she won the Kerala Sahitya Akademi Award for Story. In 1984 she was shortlisted for the Nobel Prize in Literature. She was popularly known by her one-time pen name Madhavi Kutty. Died on May 31, 2009. The Suicide. Published in the collection Only the Soul Knows How to Sing in 1997. Indicates the struggle the women face. Criticizes the male-dominant society. Urges the freedom of women and the love they are longing for. Summary. The poem is in first-person narrative and the poet starts the poem by stating the inevitability of death through a conversation with the sea. If the soul is departed, the body becomes bare, and if the body is departed, the soul becomes bare. She explains how the body without a soul shall remain so incomplete. The body cannot be preserved and are thrown out as it will decay, and none can withstand the smell. The poet asserts that the soul can enter into the vortex of sea. Only the souls are able to know how to sing in the vortex of the sea, while the bodies like a driftwood will float ashore. The body is surrendered to the dominant creature. The poet says that the body of the sea is dead in the shore, with the waves becoming weak when it touches the shore. The waves may strike white over the coral reefs, which stops the waves to enter into the land. In the male-dominant society, the poet is having enough courage to die but no courage to disobey her husband. It is because of the true love towards him, as he has told not to hurt him by dying soon. She states that the duty of the sea is very simple, as like a lion the waves roar forward and then retreat. Like a child's game it swings up and down. The role of a girl is very tough, as she has to pose, pretend, and act the role of a happy wife in the patriarchal society. Though she is not happy, she must pretend to be happy. It is the duty of a woman to keep the distance between the high and the low. The poet is fed up and is longing to be simple and be loved. If love is not showered upon her, she wishes to die and to enter into the eternal joy. She loves to drown herself in the sea, as she feels the inner chambers of the sea is always warm. The sunshine will be there only at the vortex of the sea. She loves to swim happily over the sea. The poet indicates her house at Malabar and a pale green pond where she was grown up in the summer months. She used to swim and float in that pond during the daytime. Her grandmother warned her not to swim naked, as she is a grown-up girl. At present the poet is floating in the pond of a bond called marriage, with broken heart and huge longing. She says that in the robust blood she floats with tears. She cannot forget the man who hurts her, and the same man knows only to hurt. Drowning in the sea is very easy than being with him for half a day, as it needs a lot of struggle to hold him and make him to love. When the person is not loving her, the poet has no other option other than weeping like a fool. She says that the sea and herself are big flops, as they are very much sentimental. The poet is fed up with the life which she is living and loves to end her life or to unite herself in the eternal world. Towards the end of the poem, the poet states that she is going to end her life. The lights are moving on the shore and she may not return. She pleads the sea to toss back to the shore in order to make him realize how to love. Leaving the body away, the poet seeks the freedom of her soul. The dominant man knows only to hurt, and it is the soul which knows how to sing in the vortex of the sea. The poet tries to find freedom and solace in the death by committing the suicide of drowning herself in the sea. The longing of love and freedom with respect is clearly stated in the poem. For more videos, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.